documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
Hi, welcome back to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it. I'm Ronald, and I am the host of this show, and we are in the health portion, and I'm back to talk to you about the P90X fitness test that I took today to prepare for tomorrow when I will actually start the 90-day workout program. And I think I'm going to go with the cardio one so I can trim down really fast, and then I'll do the more intense weight lifting one, and then I can build muscle. And I've already got a decent package, no pun intended, of muscle, because I've been a weightlifter, but I weigh 220 pounds, and I'm 5'9", or 5'8" 3/4", and I weigh 220 pounds, and it's not good. So, all right, so we went over the first two parts of the test. Now we are up to exercise number 3 for the fit test, and they recommend that and it's the push-up. And they recommend that you're able to do, as a male, 15 push-ups for a male and 3 if female, or 15 push-ups off of your knees if you're a female. Guys, I know what you're thinking. All right, push-ups. Push-ups. I felt pretty good about this. They said to be able to do 15. I did 12. I did 12 push-ups. And see there, 12 push-ups. And the thing is I probably could have done 15. Right when I and I know you're gonna think I'm making this up, but as soon as I started doing the push-ups, my nose started itching really bad, and I just couldn't get over it. And you know, I used to be able to wait through an itch. When I was in the military, we'd be standing at the position of attention or parade rest, going into the dining hall and basic training, or, you know, which is really the only time when you're in the military when you have to just kind of be that way. Although I was intel. I wasn't infantry, so I don't know what it's like for infantry. But anyway, you'd be standing at the position of attention or parade rest, and you're not allowed to move even if you itch. And I've had a couple of itches, and I just had to tune them out. So anyway, I did 12 push-ups. 12. They recommend 15. So far, I have... See, they want you to be able to pass all portions of this test to be able to start on the P90X program, and I haven't passed any parts of it yet, but I'm still going to do it. Because I just, you know, I'll be able to recoup real quick. I think I have good muscle memory. Like I said, I've been on a 2-year honeymoon, and I've been lifting weights sporadically and running intermittently, and sporadic and intermittent exercise is not going to work. You have to be a regular exerciser because health is important. I'm Ronald. This is the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, and part of that collapse of life as we know it is global obesity. It's an epidemic. And not just obesity, but morbid obesity. Morbidly obese. And that's, technically, I think I might be morbidly obese. I'm 5'8" 3/4" tall, and I weigh 220 pounds. My goal weight is like really 165, but I'm shooting for 175. Once I get to 175, I'll see how I look and feel, you know. Depends on what my body fat percentage is. See, it's body composition. It's not really about weight. I mean, they want you to weigh yourself, but body composition, and they want you to, for P90X, they want you to get fat calipers, and those are, you know, those will measure your body fat percentage. There are also scales that you can buy. You can go to the store and you can buy a scale. You stand on it barefoot, and it sends electricity through your body, and it calibrates your body fat percentage accurately, I guess. probably you have to be hydrated. I'm sure it has something to do with water in your system. So you'll read the directions if you're going to buy one. I just estimated my body fat percentage at like 30%. I mean, I figured, I don't know. You know, I can't see my stomach muscles anymore. Do you want to see my stomach? Do you want to? All right. I'm not happy about this, but there it is. Okay? That's it right there. And that's sucking it in and that's sticking it out. All right, so not happy. Not happy. All right. All right, after the push-up came exercise number 4. And this wasn't too bad, and I passed this part actually. The toe touch. They want you to be able to get at least to 6 inches from your toes. And I was able, what you do is you sit down on your butt, legs straight out ahead, and you just reach forward and grab and see how close you can get to your toes. And let me tell you this. This is really good. They're really about safety. In between each of these exercises, they want you to take like 3 to 4 minutes of a break between each one. And I did. I waited like 3 to 4 minutes. And I took a break. And so I did the stretch test, the toe touch test, and I sat down and I was able to get within 2 inches of my toes. And I think that was accurate. I just did this by myself, so I didn't really have anybody measuring me. But I was able to get within 2 inches of my toes, and I'm proud of that because I passed this portion of the test, so good for me. All right, the next one is the wall squat. The wall squat. And for this, they wanted you to be able to stand there, do the wall squat for 1 minute. And I knew that this was going to be painful. And the wall squat is where you lean up against the wall as if you're sitting in a chair. And you're not allowed to put your hands on the wall. And you're not allowed to move up and down. You had to get into a seated position like you're sitting down, pressed up with your back up against the wall, with your feet directly perpendicular to your knees. That means with your knees over your ankles. And then hold it for at least a minute. So that was my goal, 1 minute. And by 30 seconds, I was praying for the next 30 seconds to go fast. And the next 30 seconds went slow, and it was painful, but I made it to 1 minute, and so I got to the 1 minute mark. And I'm happy about that. See? 1 minute. 1 minute, 220 pounds. Yeah, that's me. 1 minute, 220 pounds. Okay. There are 3 more exercises that I'll tell you that I did for the fitness test for the P90X, and I will come back after these messages and I will tell you how I did, and then we'll talk about my results. All right? We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. I'm Ronald. This is the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, and my health, I have found out, has been collapsing steadily for the past 2 years during my honeymoon. Honeymoon over. That's what I have found out. My honeymoon is now over, and I'm doing the P90X program, and I'm going to get fit as a fiddle. Why isn't it like fit as a guitar, or fit as a bass, or fit as a piano? I don't know where they came up with fiddle. Hey, excuse me. All right, so exercise 6, 7, and 8. All right, exercise number 6. Oh, and I passed this one, which was pretty good. Yeah. This is the bicep curl. Number 6 on the P90X fitness test to qualify yourself to do the P90X program is the bicep curl. And I was able to do the bicep curl. I did 20 pounds 13 times, and they recommend that you can do, for a male, at least 10 curls with 20 pounds, and for females, 10 curls with 8 pounds. And you know what? That's fair. and I think that works. So I grabbed 20 pounds because that's what they recommended, and I did 13. And I could have done 15, but you know what? I don't know what it was, but it was like a basic training drill sergeant in my face, not counting push-ups, trying to make it look like I did better from the beginning to the end. There was this itch on my nose, and every time I would start doing something, I would get that itch, and I don't know if it was subconscious, like, you know, psychosomatic or whatever, and I was doing it to myself because I didn't want to do too well the first time, so I'd look like I did better at the end. I'm not like that. I was trying to do the best I could. But after I finished the test, no more itch. But I really did get it good. After I did the bicep curls, I had to stop at 13 because the itch. I put it down. I think I could have done 15 if I would have really, really struggled. And I know how to go for those extra too. I could have got 15. No problem. In fact, here's my workout book right back here. I don't think you can see. See that green book right there? See that green book? That's my workout book. I've been working out since, with weights, keeping track of everything since like 2004, I think. I don't know how far back it goes. I could look and tell you. But are you interested? No. You just want to get through this P90X stuff so that you know whether you want to buy it yourself. And let me tell you something. I read all the material. I looked through the dietary information. You get a whole book, just like this one, only it's green, or shades of green. And it's all about the nutrition, and they lay out your meal plan for you very specifically. And it's not impossible, but they give you 3 choices of the way that you will go about planning your meals. There's specific, there's general, there's like in a hurry where you can just grab stuff and eat it, and then the fitness part of it, this book, this workout book here, you don't even, you know, you do need the DVDs because Mr. Horton, he's a cool instructor. He's kind of like a cool, hip aerobics instructor, and he takes you through the exercises, and he accounts for physical limitations. I mean, he's in great shape, and he can, you know, do everything great, but the P90X program is for people that want to go from maybe where I am on a low fitness level, who used to be athletic, to high fitness level. And that's what the P90X will do for you. You have to be committed. You have to decide. You have to start. And you have to do it yourself. And no one, you know, you can push play, but you got to give it intensity. And that's what they say. You got to get up every day and push play, and then you got to bring it. You got to bring it. Bringing it means you got to bring it. Okay? I know that's like answering a question, you know, with because. Well, that's not an answer, but I'm just saying you got to bring it. Just doing this fitness test, I had to bring it, and I was disappointed in myself. But you know, when you get out of shape, it just gives you a goal. Once you get down at the bottom, well, you climb yourself back up. I mean, the day you stop climbing back up is the day that you die, and you don't want to die.